In just a few minutes, we're going to break down one of the most fundamental ideas in chemistry: chemical bonds. Atoms rarely exist alone in nature. They're almost always found connected to other atoms. But how do they connect? Why do they stay together? That's where chemical bonds come in. A chemical bond is a force that holds atoms together in compounds and molecules. It forms because atoms are trying to reach a more stable, lower energy state, often by filling their outermost shell of electrons. There are three main types of chemical bonds: ionic, covalent, and metallic. Let's start with ionic bonds. These bonds form between metals and non-metals. One atom gives up one or more electrons, and another atom takes them. The result? Charged particles called ions. One becomes positively charged, the other negatively charged. And just like magnets, opposite charges attract. That attraction is the ionic bond. Next, we have covalent bonds. These happen between non-metal atoms. Instead of transferring electrons, the atoms share them. Each atom contributes at least one electron to the shared pair. This creates a stable connection where both atoms feel like they've reached a full outer shell. Covalent bonds can be single, double, or triple, depending on how many pairs of electrons are shared. They're the reason molecules like water, oxygen, and carbon dioxide exist. Finally, there are metallic bonds. These are found in metals like copper, gold, and aluminum. Here, atoms release some of their electrons, which float freely throughout a structure of positive ions. This sea of electrons allows metals to conduct electricity, bend without breaking, and shine. Each type of bond creates substances with different properties. Ionic compounds often form hard crystals and dissolve in water. Covalent molecules can be gases, liquids, or solids, and often don't conduct electricity. Metals are strong, flexible, and good conductors of heat and electricity. So, to summarize, ionic bonds involve the transfer of electrons. Covalent bonds involve the sharing of electrons. Metallic bonds involve free-flowing electrons in a sea of metal ions. Chemical bonds are everywhere, from the salt on your food to the water you drink to the wires powering your phone. Understanding how atoms connect helps us understand the entire world around us, down to the smallest level. If you enjoyed this lesson, consider subscribing for more clear, simple explanations of complex science.